Hey, it's Myers here. Going to talk about album came out on my label, Sioux. This is wearing my shirt. So if you want one of these shirts, they're on the website at SiouxGuitars.com. But anyways, this is the release number 6 on Sioux. Hector Penalosa. Name of his album was My Beautiful Tragedy. My history with Hector, I've been a fan for years and years. I first, listened to, the Zeros in my early teens. And, like I had it rough in junior high, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. It just fucking sucked for me. And, the song "Don't Push Me Around," just kind of was one of them songs. I kind of had a soundtrack that songs that helped me get through 7th, 8th, 9th grade because South Sioux City Junior High in South Sioux City, Nebraska was hell. And so, anyways, since the Zeros, Hector has played with the Avengers, and he's done some other stuff, and he's had a bunch of other bands, and I got to meet Hector a few years ago. Judah was playing in Los Angeles with the Dragons opening, and so I bought a plane ticket to the show and flew out there, and I'm a huge fan of the Dragons, and Judah is great, and and unbeknownst to myself, DJing that day would be Don Bowles, who he was playing this great 70s glam rock stuff. Like, there was one song he played, I had to go up and ask him, like, what is that song? And because it's just great, song about cigarettes, women, and wine. And I asked him who did that, and he's like, Chicory Tip, man. And so, it opened doors to new stuff that I'm into as far as glam, and and Don Bowles, and the opening band was Hammer Satin, and so the singer of Hammer Satin, Noah, and Don have done podcast of glam, like underground 70s glam shit of a lot of Swedish and Norwegian bands, and just shit you've never heard of. Junk shop bubblegum glam that is totally worth checking out. Is Kitten Sparkles something or other. I'll have the link in the description, but check out those podcasts. Great glam rock. Hammer Satin opened the show. Great glam band. A lot of fun. And then the Dragons, and like I was positioned, I was basically like right in front of Ken, and then Mario was like, and then Hector's been playing bass for, like, the Dragons aren't really a band anymore. But they do some reunion shows once in a while with Hector playing bass for them since Steve Rodriguez passed away. And but Ken was directly in front of me, and then Mario was at an angle in center stage and whatever. And I mean, Ken just melted my face. He jumped off stage and said to me, "How was it?" And I'm like, "Fucking amazing, dude." He melted my face, and he's like, "I couldn't play half the stuff I wanted to. My fingers just aren't working for me anymore." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You're the best guitar player I've ever seen." And Ken is just an amazing guy. If you get a chance to see him on the road with the Bronx or any project he's in, he's a phenomenal guitar player. Nobody has a voice like Mario Escovedo. Mario's voice is just amazing. And but talking to Mario and Ken, and like I had worked with those guys a little bit with the Sioux guitar stuff, with some pedals and whatnot, and but they introduced me to Hector that night, and I got talking to Hector, and I told him, man, my junior high was hell. It was, I had a miserable time, and Don't Push Me Around by the Zeros might be part of the reason why I'm still here. I there's a very good chance I could have checked out early if it wasn't for that song and a few others, and I really appreciate it. I really, as a fan, your music has saved my life, basically. And, but anyways, Hector and I just kind of hit it off, and he said, he had a project, he had a record he was working on, and wanted to know if I'd be interested. And I'm like, sure, shoot it over. And, so it sounds great. This is what it is. My Beautiful Tragedy. I don't know if that's better, how the poly sleeve, get less glare on it. And this is the back cover. It's the cover silk screen on white, and it top opens. All my records open from the top. And so no insert in this. And in these covers being silkscreen, they're all a little bit different due to the fact that this one might be squeegeed a little bit harder and have some bleed through, and the next one might be squeegeed lighter and a little bit streaky. But here's the vinyl. Flip this over here. So there's the A side, and I number them 1 to 300 on the A side, and then here's the B side, white vinyl, 180 gram white vinyl. I think it sounds great. Hector, upon listening to it, he told me that this sounds better than the test or the digital files he gave me to send off. So how that happens, how does these vinyl records sound better than, because you start with the digital recordings, right? Everybody now basically is recording digital. So how do you go from a digital recording to analog vinyl product that the final product sounds better than what you originally started with? It doesn't really make sense, but Hector ain't the only one. I had the guys from Stevie and the Sleaze tell me the same thing, and a couple other guys tell me these records sound better than the original recordings, and so Hector's happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think it sounds fucking amazing, and it's mostly all Hector. Mario Escovedo's wife is on here. She did, rhythm guitar and some bass, and so she did vocals. But it's mostly all Hector on here. But amazing record. If you want a copy, the link be in the description. I hope you pick one up, and I'm going to play you the opening track, Aeroplane, off of this. I think just kind of sets the course. The way I would describe this, this is very punk, this is very punk and roll, but it kind of has and you'll hear it when I play the song, like this airy George Harrison Drive Through the Desert with a top down sort of sound to it. So anyways, hope you dig it. If you like what I'm doing with these videos, like the video, subscribe, so I'll know to keep doing more of these. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Like an aeroplane, moving faster, flying higher. I won't see you again in the world I'm in. Moving faster, flying higher. I won't see you moving fast.